Hi, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening. It's a happy Sunday night.
Welcome to Technical Difficulties with Kevin and Rosie.
Well,
Monday morning.
Shelby said you probably kicked the power cord.
You know,
that's exactly what
you know, it's a Monday morning thing. Like,
I don't know what.
We get here on time, we start things up, and it doesn't start, but we can't get IT here because they're not here yet. So it's just like, I can't help everybody. So anyway, got it fixed now. I've made messes in the group. The important people are here. I mean, we got War Paint Unicorns, we got Shelby Rover, Gibb is here, Chris Waldron even. Wow. We're representing worldwide. So we definitely have Americans, obviously. We've got an Aussie for sure. Where else are you guys visiting from?
I've made a mess. Where is I've made a mess from?
American. Gibb is UK.
Hello, Starfall Cosplay.
Okay, Canadian. There's some Canadians.
Welcome,
there we go.
everybody. Nah, it's called Rosie M. What is his name show? Yeah,
What's his name?
That, Chris. I definitely agree.
I would change it to that. I'm fine with that.
All right, welcome. It's a Sunday night. Yeah, Monday mornings.
It's Monday morning for us.
Wake up and it's Monday.
We live in the future.
Okay, lady, welcome everybody.
I actually got some prints started this morning already, though.
I already finished some prints last week when you're not here last Friday.
Yeah.
I printed something for us to play with, but I haven't really figured out what it is yet.
I printed a surprise for you on the weekend too. It's the Rosie centaur. It's a centaur. Centaur? How do you say it? Greek mythology with a rosy face. Made in a beautiful purple silk.
Whatever that is, you guys didn't see.
I knew she was going to do that. So I printed another one.
What the? You guys gotta stop using my face to print. That is an invasion of my. What's the word?
Dignity?
Not yeah, that.
It's
too.
your face.
Yeah, that too.
It's your face.
It's
not. Listen. Every day we work together.
On a horse.
Every day we work. This is centaur. It's not a horse. Every day that we work together, I see you hold the camera in front of your face and say things like, "I look beautiful today." Now, people print things. Oh, there's some sports on your hair still. People print your face, and now all of a sudden you don't like it. Come on. It's so nice. Look how cute the little centaur is. He's got little horns.
Yeah, it's my head.
And
it's my head on a horse. Howdy, Kenneth.
Yeah.
JCW. I sincerely doubt that. I hate all of them. I'm a person with strong feelings. I don't like all of them. She's
disliking every one of them so far.
Yes.
Even
because it's a really bad skin.
I have another one printing on the K2 SE right now. I'll show it to you when it's done. She's done in about half an hour.
Shelby sent it to me already.
Yeah. And Shelby told me that you don't like that one either.
Where's your head?
My head is right here on Darth Vader. Vader. See, I've had my face scanned enough times to know that when you get your face scanned, make a face that you're going to want to see on printed things. So don't just do a boring smile.
Face that is right next to the K2, which is actually my face facing to the K2. That is the original scan. Right. I am going to start doing that, Robert. But what is our theme for today?
We're talking about Creality Print today.
Yes, we're talking
because
about
you know what?
Print.
I did this in Creality Print.
How did you do that? I thought you used something to generate a model, though.
No, I can do it all in Creality Print.
Okay, show us.
I think.
I also wanted to. I need to print a Benchy for my
I might have actually used Tinkercad for that.
Okay, but can you show me how to? Where do you find the file? Can you send me the file?
Of what?
Of that.
Of a Cavator?
Of that. A teeny tiny Kevin.
I was going to post it on the Creality Cloud contest. I just haven't had a chance. Is that Creality contest?
Did you guys put my face on the contest?
No, but I've in the Creality Cloud where your face is, I've encouraged people to make edits as they wish. So it's kind of like an open invitation.
Didn't you say someone is
for people
like,
to add it to a duck?
Didn't you say someone decided to use my scan as a model to join the toy contest?
Yeah, I think that's what this one is too. It's going to be a prank toy contest. Dave entered the ducky one into the toy contest. So right now on Creality Cloud, there's a prank toy contest.
I don't like the chance of you guys winning with my face.
You can, I mean, it's a prank toy, so.
Well, yeah, that's true. Hi, Joanna. Welcome back to your live stream. I figured put the N5 Max. Come over. Wait, what? Eric?
Yeah.
Howdy.
I need to enter my Cavator on the prank toy contest too. I just haven't got around to it. I've got a lot of things.
You call it what? Sorry?
Well, the real name of the character was Darth Vader.
I know.
And my name is Kevin.
You
So
call
I'm calling
it
him
Cavator?
Cavator. Or I could call him Karth Vader. Karth
Do
Cavator.
you guys like that name? If you like it, drop a 1. If you don't like it, drop a 2.
Maybe
I want to
need
see
some
2 all
suggestions.
on the stream.
I should
I
put the
wanna
one
see
I
two all
uploaded
on
today
the
on the
stream.
prank toy. Good idea. Thank you. Yeah, good idea.
No, just
I think,
please
I mean, you'll get votes, right? We're just trying to support each other as makers.
don't.
And fortunately, we were able to get a good source material with Rosie's face.
No. How
for
is that going to
scan.
be a good source of material?
We could do another scan if you want.
Yes,
I'm willing to
please.
replace that scan with another scan.
Please. Okay.
Or add to that scan.
I'll
with another
probably
scan.
feel better if you guys actually do that.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to turn on our Creality print. I printed something fun, but I need a Benchy for it. So how about we can demonstrate everything with our Benchy today?
Make a Yoda and call
Like-
him Coda.
Like you said we want to share tips and also want to share some advanced.
I want to start at the very beginning though. Like because I feel like maybe not in the live stream right now, but maybe somebody will be searching online and they'll be
And
like
they will be
looking on
searching
YouTube for
how to use Creality
how on
print.
earth do I use Creality print?
Yes.
And I want them to be able to find a video,
Mhm.
which will be this live stream,
Oh.
where we will answer right from the very beginning.
I could just use my laptop to share the screen.
Are you printing the one I tagged you about on TikTok, Kevin? No,
my
JCW.
face,
I am
right?
printing the rose right now from Shelby.
Shelby sent it to me the other day.
I'll show
Oh,
Rosie
like,
yours.
Shauna,
So hold
no.
on.
You show me what?
Another.
Oh, I found a game that you can play with Benchy. You can play with the little Benchies right here on Creality Cloud. And I haven't figured out how to really use it yet. So we're gonna figure that out together in our live today. It's called, I think it's called Save Your Benchy game. It's called Save Your Benchy. The game is called Save Your Benchy.
Really?
Yeah. Whoever drops the Benchy loses. I guess that's how you play with it.
Where is this game?
I printed it.
Oh, that's that little table thing that you made.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grab it.
JW, I am actually printing it at home. So I scaled it up really big on the K2 Pro and then printed 6 small ones around it. So I printed a big one and 6 small ones. So I'm not going to show her it because I want to bring it tomorrow. It'll be done. I started it this morning before I left for work. Yeah.
This is going to be my weapon on.
Anchor.
Let's see. Woo. You can figure out how
I'm just
it's
taking the
going
brim
to
off.
work. I haven't really done any details yet. So taking the brim off or anything.
So you use an actual Benchy also?
Yes, that's why we're going to print a Benchy today.
I feel
Also
like we could have
with
scaled
Benchy,
this
you
up and
can
made it even
demonstrate
bigger.
overhangs and everything.
That's why we have Ender 5 Maxes, so we can print stuff bigger. Christine Ramirez is in the chat. She is getting a Spark X i7 from the Pioneer program. Have you got any notification yet, Christy, about that?
About the Pioneer
Hey, I
program?
printed that for my daughter, says Eric.
This game? How do you play this game? I found
This is
I don't know what
this has all got
that's
brims
for.
on it.
I don't know what that is for.
I think this holds these. This is the first time I have heard or seen this.
I'm gonna.
I
find the
literally
file and
have
show
no
you.
information. But because I'm thinking these must sit on here,
Yeah,
and
that's
because they
that's what I
can't
thought.
sit on here
So they
because
use
there's nothing
that.
there, so I'm guessing this is part of that.
How
But
do
because
they
you
hold
printed it with a brim, they all have brims on them.
But it's separate, right?
Ooh. Yes, they are.
Hi,
that brim
Raymond.
or is
How
that
are you
separate?
doing?
What?
Give me 1 second. Let me share the file that I found on Creality Cloud. This should be really fun. As when I was checking it out, it looks really fun. When is Creality going to add cold plate?
So the Creality Cloud
Cloud
app.
I actually have no idea.
A cold plate on
Lucky you
Creality
already
Cloud.
received the i7 from the Store Pioneer program yesterday.
You know,
Okay.
I was chatting with somebody this morning. I don't want to say who because he gave me some nice files to print. But he said he's really liking his i7 also. It's very quiet.
i7 is not a bad.
That was a good point.
Yeah.
He said he wished the camera was better. Like there's some little tweaks, but I mean, what do you want for $400? You could make it better, but I feel like that's going to make it more expensive.
Christine says I got the notification and says no tracking yet.
How long does it take to get stuff from Creality Cloud eShop? Oh my, don't know. I've never ordered anything from the eShop.
Stefan is here. Welcome, Stefan.
Hey, how's bells? Oh wait.
Probably have that file. Do you know where to check your histories? Like where have you downloaded or checked? It's like a game.
I'm currently printing 28mm New Kingdom Egyptian skeletal warriors in resin, of course, on his helmet.
Exposy resin. What is exposy resin?
Epoxy resin?
Epoxy, sorry, epoxy.
That's the cold plate. Epoxy resin coated build plates. It's
Damn.
Stefan,
And the
not Stefan.
Benchy game.
I got my Ender 5 Max fix. Ooh, I didn't know. I didn't see that. Eric, what? I mean,
It's
do you want to go
called-
into what the problem was, or just like in one sentence or less? I don't really need tons of details, but was there something really dumb?
Do you know what it's called? The game?
You just said save the Benchy.
It's called
Oh,
Don't
Sink
the
Benchy.
Benchy. I don't really know how to play with it yet, but let's try to figure it out. Also, I
What the
think
heck are these for? These don't fit.
I know, right? Did I
Wait. Oh, wait. Hold the
put them
phone.
the right size? Oh, wait. It still doesn't fit if you put it in
No,
this
it's
way,
not gonna
right?
fit that way either.
Glue 4 spring STL to wait, what?
Oh, you got to glue these to the frame.
Quantity, frame, spring. What is a spring? This is the spring.
I guess.
And then water cubes 25.
Glue for spring STL into the frame STL. Okay, can you show me a picture of how you glue these into this?
I'm going to share with you guys of how to play with this game. I have no clue how to, you know.
Oh. Did I get my K1C fixed? Yes, I did. Oh, yeah. Willem, I did. That's right. I had a tiny little crack in the ceramic heating core.
Oopsie.
And it would print like, I don't know, 10, 12, 15 layers and then just stop and give me an error. And then I was like trying to figure it out, saw the little tiny line in it, and that's not an easy piece to get around here because everybody's moved to K2s. There's not a lot of K1s here. So it took me a minute to get that working. Sorry, I'm just checking on a print I started. I thought
How
I started,
about
but I don't see it.
let's start this one. The print settings, it's
Get rid of this.
frame for 1. This is not 1. This is spring, right? 4 springs.
Yeah. Does it have a picture of how that glues in there?
I have
It says
no idea.
glue it into here, but they don't
See the
quite
assembly
fit.
part.
But I need a picture. It says glue for spring STL into the frame STL. Here's the spring. Here's the frame. Like, where am I supposed to glue it?
And it says has
On
a
the edge?
Benchy cube. 24 water cubes, and one of them is the Benchy cube.
But if I do it on the edge, 4 is not going to do it.
Found it. It does not come with any pictures. I think it does not. But
Yeah, actually, I did end up finding a whole hot end here. Oh, the guy that used to have the K1 SE going downstairs, they took his K1 SE away, took it back to the factory. So he had a whole bunch of K1 parts he doesn't need anymore. He just gave me a bin of parts. So he had a whole hot end I took. But yeah, I plan to just take that old sleeve off and throw it away. So don't think that it's good. You know, I got those good intentions like, ooh, I should organize my parts. And then you throw them all together. And the next time I need it, I'm going to take it out and say, does this one work or not? I'm going to forget that the ceramic heater is broken.
do you think I should blow it up?
Christopher says he shows you on YouTube how to do it. I'm thinking
Do you think I should blow it up a little? Should use.
Printed the cage too. Dave sent me links about that cage. What's the plan, Eric? Are you going to buy a hot end from a K2? What's the best purge volume for CFS on the K2 Pro? What's the default on that, Samuel? I have a very good friend in Mexico named Samuel. So I always say Samuel as friend.
Do you think I need to blow this up a little?
1.2? I mean, I would say no.
But it doesn't work.
Didn't they send it? Why would they
Who said
tell you to
it
send
works
it up?
on YouTube? I was just trying to figure out this game. Just hoping we could do a contest today. See who sinks the Benchy first. And then you
We
guys
need to
can
print some
bet on it.
Benchies
Benchy is easy to print.
on the Spark Xi7.
Well, I mean,
I have a
we can print
Minecraft
Benchy
Benchy someplace.
someplace. My thought is we could do a contest, and if anybody, they can bet on who's gonna lose or win first. And whoever wins can get get some free gift. But this is not working, is it?
No, I'm guessing before the live stream starts, you would have to.
I would have
Figure
to check
that
it out.
I can't watch a
But I didn't-
YouTube video
But
on
I
how to
didn't
build
really
it right
finish printing this until I think it was Friday. Never mind. Let's try that time next time.
Hola, David.
Okay, I was inspired by your dog to make it
Rosie.
not cool, buddy. Not cool.
You know how I feel about
Builder?
octopuses, right?
I
Octopi.
know you love octopi. I hate it.
Do I print a lot of octopus?
You do.
Do.
Whenever he is so obsessed with 3D printing. Is like even there's nothing that he needs, he will keep on he needs to start a print.
I think
And
you're
if you
preaching to
don't
the
know-
choir on that one.
And if you don't really know what's to print, he will just decide to go pick an octopus to print for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, in this room
First,
we need more octopus.
I think in real life, I think they are the most fascinating creature.
and that's why you're
Like
printing
real
them.
octopi, I find amazing.
Yeah.
And the print, probably one of the first prints I saw when I started 3D printing with the articulated arms, right?
Why-
Obviously, you see snakes and dragons, but dragons, come on. I'm not a dragon
But
person.
you have a lot of octopus, and you don't even bring them home. Like, what? Our live stream room needs more octopus.
You don't think I have octopus at home?
I know you have.
ask my wife.
Have a lot, but
Yeah, we have
why
a lot.
are you keep on printing them? Are you like manufacturing them and
Because
then like storm a troop or something like to invade
because
some?
articulated prints fascinate me. I have not created my own articulated print yet, but just every time you show an articulated print to somebody, they're always
People are
like,
whoa.
yeah, they're like, did you have to assemble that? No, it
just
prints like
out
this. Like
that.
it's mind bending. Actually, this one's a very good example of it. You can really see the links clearly on the Earth Dragon. So I like that about it. So when people see articulated print like an octopus, fascinating. Second of all, the latest octopus I have been printing, I don't know if I have one nearby, but he's got, basically there's a color change on his suckers. Is that what you call those? The suction cups. So the suckers are one color, and then the rest of the octopus another color. And I've been printing the suckers with luminous filament. And it looks fantastic.
I know it looks fantastic, but do you really have to keep on printing them?
Well, people take them from I have lots at home, and then people come over and they want the octopus because they're awesome. I have these Minecraft dragons, and I have octopus. Nobody has asked for a Minecraft dragon. I thought they would be more popular. People like the octopus, yeah.
What's the Rose Centaur? Oh, that one. I don't like it.
Centaur.
Centauri?
I think they just spelled it wrong.
Oh, okay. It's
Centaur.
typo.
It's
I don't
supposed to
like
be
it. I don't like it. It looks
Centaur.
like my face is on a horse and I have a horse face.
You don't have a horse face. You have a horse body. The horse has a rosy face.
Right. That makes it so much better. That makes it so much. I feel so relieved right now.
Harry,
Right.
what happened? You'll have to go back and watch the beginning of the live stream because I pulled it out and I showed her, and she took it away from me and she tossed it.
And he took another one out.
I just reached down into my bag and grabbed
Yeah.
another one.
I'm gonna share my Creality print right now so you guys can check it out. You want to start from the basic part, right, Kevin?
I came prepared just in case.
I thought you said you came prepared for
I
Creality print.
I didn't know how many you would throw, so I brought a few just in case.
I don't. How can that action show you that I love the Ducky one? I love none of them. No,
None of them. I know, it's really weird.
Hey.
We're trying to find one that you're gonna love. That's all. We're gonna
Really?
keep trying. You guys, we just gotta keep trying until we find one. That's all.
My recommendation
Appreciate the effort.
is don't put my face on it.
Appreciate. What about a Mandalorian, Rosie?
No.
And then the little helmet goes on and covers your face, and when you take it off,
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to show you guys something first about ironing because I already tested.
you
on
were
Friday.
playing with ironing
I
last
was
week.
playing with
I
ironing
know.
on
Good
last
job.
Friday, and I started. You remember last time you taught me of how to start a model or to create something from the scratch. So I start at testing primitive in it, and I started with the disc.
Yeah, disc is always fun.
Yeah, and
You
then
guys
I
can't see the
blew it
little
up a
pop-up box on the screen when she does it, but she right-clicked on the screen, and then one of the options is add testing primitive.
This is how it looks like.
Good.
So with ironing, it's actually in quality. I guess it's in quality or under quality. Yeah, right here. So I chose
Normally
all
it's
top surfaces.
off.
Yeah.
And you went all top surfaces.
Yes. And I messed with the speed a little. I changed it to 60.
Go faster speed.
Yeah. I changed it
And
to
why?
60.
What did you find? Why did you change
I
the
don't
speed?
know. I just wanted to mess with it a little bit. Yeah.
Did you do one where you
Because
compared the 30 to the 60?
Yeah, the 30, the one that is 30, it only done half of the circle. One half of it is actually iron is really smooth, and another half is like still not smooth at all.
Because I would have thought speed would have been. I would have thought lowering the speed would have made it better.
This is 60. I changed it to 60.
Okay.
Wait a second. Is it 60 or 30?
It was 30 before.
Yeah. Or was it the flow? I think it was the flow that's 60. I forgot. Let's try it. Let's try it in our live stream.
Well, you could actually
Test.
do, instead of changing global, you could just change this object.
Object.
You could copy this object and make a few of them, and then try one at 60, one at 30, see what the difference makes.
I am
Right?
going to do that right now.
That sounds smart.
Right.
Do a grid of flat squares. What's wrong with the round ones? I tell you, you do a live stream, you start a disc, and somebody comes in and says, do them square. 60-30 for soft tops.
60,
So
30.
60 speed, 30%. Is that what you're saying, Lopez?
Okay, I'm going to try that. That would work.
Are you doing that on just this one? Okay. Go back
Yeah.
to the other one
This is the
and just leave it as the...
original, the way we set it. 60 and 10.
No, not 60.
30 and 10?
Yeah. If you just hit the little orange arrows, it'll take it back to the beginning. This little orange arrow here,
Oh,
it'll
okay.
take it back to your default.
All right, let's try it.
Okay, what about
I
one
thought-
with no ironing? Should you do another one and
I think so. Yes, for sure.
turn the ironing off so we can see the difference?
Yep. It's actually a huge difference. I can show you guys how it looks like right away because I already has it. And let's slice print and see how fast. It's only 8 minutes.
8 minutes, love it. On which printer we got?
K2.
K2?
I think we should use a different color. Black, probably. I think
Yeah,
Which
this
color
yellow
is
is very
more
hard to see, I think, in the...
blue.
What color is best for showing you guys on the video, do you think?
Yeah. Blue or we got blue, red, black, and white.
He's not wrong. The squares would have the angles. But I mean, a circle also has edges hitting every wall, right? So it's going to have...
I think the original setting is 0.5 line spacing. Do you guys have any other tests that you want to do, or also like any other ideas?
That's
What
what I
is
love
on
about this
ironing?
one too. It's a fast test.
Yeah, it's really only 8 minutes.
Dave
Once
thinks
you get the ironing
gray.
settings dialed in, it will turn out great.
Do you
Let
think
me
gray will show the
you.
best, Dave?
Let me show
I've made a
you
mess
guys.
at gray too. I'm going to put gray in because I was thinking the same thing. I was actually
Let me
thinking
give
gray.
you guys, show you what I've done last week. Black. David says black. It's really hard to see on the camera though. Can you
Yeah,
guys
the
see?
yellow definitely is not going to be easy to see.
This is the one without ironing, and this is the one with ironing. I really doubt that you guys can see the difference though, because the camera is not.
I can see it in real life,
You
but
can
it's
actually
it's
feel
subtle.
the difference also. Like this is way softer with ironing. So if you want to perfect your 3D print with ironing, I guess is really good. Oh, you can see the lines right here. Can you guys see it? Those little lines that's going across them. Oh, no black. David says no black.
I thought you were like, no, black.
Do you guys see the difference?
Comma save lives, Dave.
Hey, in this way you can see the ironing and without ironing. Can you take a screenshot for me, guys? I think this is actually really cool.
You can
This
see
is
the
right.
lines on the. I don't know which hand is which. On
Run
your left
your
hand.
nail on it next to your microphone. Oh, so you guys are looking for ASMR.
Like scratch it. Can you hear the layers?
Oh, of course.
Is that iron? Oh.
It does has a difference. Ooh. It does has a difference.
I put gray in. I put gray in there for you.
Hold it.
Okay.
You guys can.
Oh, let me try my nails. Hold on. Yeah, that's right across the layers. I can't see any layers here.
Can you hear the sound difference, guys?
Wow.
Try it again.
Oh, that's, wait, hold on. Layers are there.
That's
On this one?
That is without ironing, and this one is with ironing. Oh, LED light bars.
Hey, Rosie and Kevin.
Which color did you go for? Gray?
I went
Did you
gray,
put
yeah.
Gray,
I put
right?
gray in.
I'm going to start printing.
I need an update for Rapid TCT. Well, you'll have to message somebody who knows something about Rapid TCT.
Is it one of these?
We're not the update people.
We just.
I did message you.
Yeah,
I did reply, didn't
you
I?
could actually hear the difference. Very nice settings.
I think I replied to
figured
Mike,
that out
didn't
by
I? Sorry.
myself, guys.
Oh.
Okay, so it's gonna start printing. Only 8 minutes, and it's gonna start the print. Check that out.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I didn't get your message, Mike.
Only 8 minutes. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Don't know. I guess Jolene is the one who does American.
Rapid CCT.
Is in Boston in April.
TCT, you need to ask Shalene.
Jolene, yeah.
Shalene.
What?
Elaine.
Elaine. Oh.
Yeah, who does the
Oh, okay.
exhibition and things. All right, so can we start doing a Benchy here?
Sure.
Add testing primitive. Does
Okay.
it has a print? Does it have a
Yeah,
Oh, it
there's
does
a
have
Benchy in there.
3D print bench. Okay. So, you said you wanted to share some tips with people. What other tips that you wanted to share?
Okay, so
is it okay to show on a Benchy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, if you're brand new to 3D printing, let's say that you have brought print into, you downloaded this print. It could be a dog, it could be a boat, it could be anything. And it's a STL file.
Mm-hmm.
And now you want to print it. First thing you need to do is go up to the top left corner of the screen and select your printer. Okay, so if you don't have a printer in here yet, you have to select the printer. And then the type of build plate, who cares about that? You've only got one build plate, you're brand new to 3D printing, it's there. This is my new SparkX i7. The beautiful thing about this is you can make things bigger or smaller just by clicking on them. Mouse, I just dislike this mouse so much, but I'm trying. Okay, if I want to make this boat bigger, I can do that. I can just stretch it out. Or if there's a certain size I want to make it, can you guys see the little box that shows up?
They could.
Yes, you can. Okay. If I want to make it a certain size, you can just adjust it right here. It will make it uniform scale, or you can make it not uniform. You can just change it and make it, hey, I want to make it exactly 100 wide. I want to make it really short.
Or high.
I mean, who knows what you're going to want to do, right? You want to make it really short or really tall or really long or really fat. You don't have to be uniform scale. So we have just messed this boat up completely.
Just put it back to the.
You can do whatever you want. I can just do it right here. I can do it right here.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
There's always an undo button. You can either undo at the top of the screen here, or when you change your settings, like let's say if I change the outer walls to 8, and I want to undo that, I want to go back to the default, I can just hit that. Okay. So make it bigger, make it smaller. We're going to make this one just a little bit bigger because I wanted it 72.47 long. I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah.
So that's your very basic thing that you should do. And then if you want to slice it right now, you can slice it and send it. At the bottom of the screen, there's a slice button. Slice the file and then send it to your printer. Even in this slice, I like playing with the slicer a lot.
How does this cost 1 hour?
You can drag this down. I made it bigger.
Oh.
You can drag this down and literally see every layer. You can see the infill here.
It's a grid infill.
It is a grid infill. I didn't change anything yet.
You probably
So
want to change that.
you can go through here and see every single layer of this. And even on the layer, there's another drag at the bottom. I can't get to it just yet. Hold on. Okay. And you can actually see the direction the nozzle will go on that layer.
Okay, that's actually really cool.
Look at that. You can follow the nozzle around.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's going to do that wall
It's gonna
first,
go
then do some of the
that.
infill.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Okay.
I love playing with this.
So it's like layer by layer by layer, and then you can see each layer.
Right. And like you said, on the left-hand side there, you can see a G-code preview. It's telling you it's going to take 1 hour and 4 minutes. It's going to take 18 grams of filament, 6 meters of filament.
I'm thinking if we could reduce the time a little.
You could even...
1 hour for a small Benchy seems pretty long.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's make it back to the right size then. Make it back to its normal size.
See how long.
And then we can make some other changes to make things
Let's
faster.
see how long it takes right now first.
Okay. This is default Benchy.
That's
46
minutes
minutes
already. It's way faster already.
Yeah, but I can fix this. I'm going to go back up to prepare. And, oh, okay, yeah, I just saw that comment. Hold on. Let me go back to preview. Light mode right here.
Yeah.
Light mode, is it on or off? I can't see.
You can't see.
I can't tell if that toggle switch was on or not. It's a weird. Oh, now it's on.
Yeah.
Light mode is on now. So light mode is on, then you won't be able to see something here, right? You can't see the infill. See that?
Oh yeah, you can see
Which
the infill.
I find very strange. I don't want light mode on. So thank you, Al, for telling me that. I have it turned off all the time for that exact reason. Is because I want to see my infill.
Infills.
I'm obsessed with infill. So when you're light mode, if you can't see infill when you drag it down, it's this little button here on the left that says light mode. Turn it off.
Yeah.
We don't like it. Okay. Anyway, I can save some time now. You said 46 minutes?
Yes. And if we change the infill and
let's make it, yes, agreed.
Infill type and the density.
So we'll change this to 8%, change it to adaptive cubic.
Adaptive cubic.
Adaptive cubic is going to be a little faster.
Okay.
Now let's slice it and see what happens.
That is
45
save
minutes.
one more minute.
It saved a minute.
Yeah, saved a minute.
And now you can see the infill. It's a different shape there.
Yeah, I can see it.
So
yeah,
grid infill just is awful. Always.
How about you try gyroid?
Always change it. Just, yeah, gyroid is probably the most famous one that everybody likes. I think it's because it's similar in shape to grid.
Oh, it does not save. You're right. Actually, it does make it faster if you use adaptive cubic.
But gyroid is so cute, isn't it?
I know.
Look how nice it looks.
I know. It looks really cool.
It's kind of a type of grid infill without going over itself like grid infill does, which is what I hate about grid infill.
You adjust the object level, not global. This is the object because it's only one bench.
Yeah, there's only one thing on this print, so.
I don't think, is it possible to adjust it layer by layer?
No.
No, right?
So if you did global here at the top, you would change everything on the build plate or in this project, but there's not, because there's, you're right, 100%. I always have it on global. But in this case, it won't make any difference.
It's only one Benchy.
Layer height, if you want to make it nicer. So if you want to make this a very nice print, we could do this. We could change the layer height to 0.08.
Like it comes out even.
Normal layers are 0.2 millimeters. This is 0.08 millimeters. Now it's a 2-hour print.
Ooh, but it's going to be a lot
It will look nice.
Yeah, it will look really
It'll look really nice. But we don't want to spend that much time on this. In fact, let's speed this baby up.
Speed it up.
Do we want to see how fast we can print a Benchy?
I think we try. Ooh, 35 minutes.
35. That knocked off some time. 0.28 layer height. So it's putting out layers a little higher.
Yeah.
But then it'll look bad and people will be like, oh, your printer's not good. So we'll make it 0.2. What's your preferred layer height?
45.
Mike says his favorite is
think
gyroid.
Mine always is
Yeah,
layer
exactly,
height. I
Harry.
never messed with layer height before, to be honest.
Honestly, that's why I like gyroid, is because it does not cross over itself like grid infill does. That's why it's a type of grid, because it does go like this a few times, and then this, but not on the same layer. Whereas grid infill will go this way and this way on the same layer, which is the huge disadvantage of it. So preferred layer height, guys, what do you think? I mean, I usually leave everything standard unless I'm working on something special like this. I can change the layer height of the top. That's a more
And make
advanced
it
topic.
even more-
We'll get to that in a minute. Yeah.
Make it even better, because you did say change the layer height will make the print a lot better.
You saw what the layer height did, right?
Yes.
We went from 0.2 to 0.08,
and it took
and it changed from
extra
46 minutes to 2
1
hours.
hour. Yeah, 2 hours.
So if you are in no rush, if you've
You
got a lot
can
of
print
printers,
a much
print at
nicer.
0.08. It'll look the nicest. But it's going to take forever. It takes really long time. Yeah, Mike says 0.3 for bigger prints. I like a 0.6 nozzle even. So 0.16, yeah, if you're not in a hurry.
0.2
I also
most of the
do
time.
0.2 most of the time. Unless there's something that I really want to make sure it looks nice, I'll go to 0.16, a 0.12. Okay, so you started the print.
Yeah, I started
Just
it.
as easy as that. That was basically, for a very beginner, put an STL file in your slicer, choose your printer, make it bigger or smaller, change a couple of settings, because we don't like grid infill, change the infill setting. We could have made it a little stronger by adding a wall, but now we're talking a
it's
little more
bleeding.
advanced, and we don't need that for a Benchy.
Yes.
So-
We're just doing like a testing Benchy. Also, we could, you taught us how to cut last time. Like you
Oh,
can cut
there's so
the
many things you
Benchy.
can do in
Yeah.
Creality print.
Creality print, that's all you guys need to know. But
That is the very basic, how to get a print from the internet onto your printer.
Yeah.
We just did it.
Yeah.
And we showed you a couple of basic adjustments you could do for quality or for speed or for size.
for
Basically-
ironing, we're also doing a test.
Yeah.
Ironing is part of quality, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, that is
But we
quality.
will see the difference really soon,
And-
within a couple of minutes.
When do you guys use ironing? I have not. I would use it if I was printing something like our
A flat surface.
keychain.
Oh, do you
thing
know the
that we printed.
Panda glass
Yeah.
shade that I printed?
Yeah.
It's actually not like a really huge difference.
Where's the other one? I saw that
It's in
one.
it's on my desk.
Oh.
I'll grab it really soon. But that one is different. So if you're printing something with a flat surface and you want it to look nice and then also very beautiful, then I would say ironing would be very helpful. Unless if you're printing something like your Mandalorian, I think what's his name? Mandalorian. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. She knew his name.
If
She
you're
might have
printing
cheated.
a Mandalorian, then you wouldn't really use ironing on the top, would you?
Blaze, he's got wood PLA for his belt and shoes. And look at that copper
would you use
silk.
top ironing on?
I have
top?
no.
You wouldn't use it because it's not a flat surface
Yeah.
anyway, right?
No.
Because I think ironing works the best on flat surfaces like this one.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you're doing keychains
Hey,
and
Blaze,
magnets and
30.
things like that,
Yeah.
your top layer.
Also, our snap. Where is it?
I know. That's what I was looking for,
The
but I don't see
snap
it.
form we did before, like a keychain or something, with our Creality Cloud. You could use a ironing. Also, the coaster that you printed. You printed a bunch of coasters, but you never used them.
You know, Rover was just asking before the live
It's up
stream
there.
if I printed the coasters and how many do I have there? I
I
have
think probably 10,
8,
more than 10.
10, 12, 14,
Oh,
16.
you can't
I have
remember
16
the last
printers.
time when you used ironing.
Yeah,
well,
me neither.
ironing is not the very most common thing that
No.
we use, right? But it is. If you're printing something smooth, then it would be helpful.
Edmonton 3D Prints, I saw your message.
I'm gonna go grab that Panda.
Okay. Any parts that you need for a printer, can you also turn the air on a little bit, Rosie? It's warm in here. Any prints that you need for a printer, even our old printers, if they're not in the store, which that won't be, just email customer service, cs@creality.com, and they'll be able to help you get any part you need from any older printer, not a problem. Yeah, lots of people still using. I saw quite a few, Your printer, the treadmill printer, what do we call it? CR10? I had 2 people send me Facebook posts lately with people with them for sale in the US someplace. I'm not sure. I don't have they send me pictures and I don't have Facebook on the device they send it on. Facebook doesn't work real well here, so I have it on one iPad and I hardly ever use it. So CR30. Okay. Yeah, I have seen two of those for sale on Facebook Marketplace. And one of them was not cheap. The guy was asking, was it $350 or $400 for it, I thought. But it would be fascinating. When he was selling it with a Sonic Pad and with Space Pie, maybe somebody died and his wife is selling the stuff. I don't know.
I think black really showed the ironing.
Can you see those? Because I haven't seen them yet.
Yeah, you can check it.
Let me tell you, I can tell you this one is the ironed one.
Yeah, right.
This is a weird print though, because the black.
Top of it, this black right here, only ironed a little bit.
Yeah, but
that's the situation that I had last time.
This black layer isn't on the same height as the white layer.
Yeah,
that's what I noticed with this is because you do all top layers. I thought when we looked at this print when you downloaded it, I thought the black and the white were level, but the black layer is printed on top of the white.
But did you see that the white here is also ironed? You can feel the texture.
So if it ironed the white,
that's really weird.
Yeah, I feel like maybe this was a file error because you really want the black and the white to be on the same layer, and they aren't on that file. So I think we chose a poor file for that.
You can see the eye, a little bit top of his eye, it's ironed, but it only ironed for a little bit. And this is the one without ironing.
Copper's finished printing.
Woo! You can see the layer line on here. Actually, I think black really shows the layer line. Don't you think so? This one is really obvious with the layer line.
Yeah, but
right away. Does ironing make a grinding sound? You mean the one without?
I mean, we're doing one right now. We'll let you know. I haven't.
Oh, it's done.
It's done. I guess the answer is no. Then I didn't hear any grinding sound. Is the print done?
Yeah, it's done.
Okay.
Do
you know which one is which?
I remember.
Don't mix them up when you take them out.
Okay.
The one on the left should be your no ironing, right?
The one in the middle is no iron.
Did you clear them off of the?
Yeah. Yeah, I was right. The one in the middle is no ironing.
Okay.
I'm gonna show them first. This is no ironing, obviously. You can see the layer line.
Okay.
These
and then
two
do you see
ironing.
any radical difference between those other two?
I mean, on the touch, it does feel different though. This one is smooth.
I think that one is the first settings, the default settings on iron.
No, we changed it into 60, didn't we?
I think, okay, so this is, let me take my glasses off, hold on. So this is clearly no ironing, you're right. I think this is the one that was 1030, and this is the one that we followed their recommendation and did 3060.
Yeah.
So this is your 1030. Wow, it's smooth, smooth, smooth.
1030. 1030 is the original setting. Isn't it?
I don't notice a huge difference.
The one on the right is
the 6030. Yeah.
Which one was the one on the right?
I don't notice a huge difference.
But the texture does feel different, right? We can make it a little bit thicker so the texture can feel a little better.
Make it thicker and make it square.
Yeah, a square?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try square.
That's what he said earlier. He was like, make them square. Okay, let's do it again.
Let's try square.
But I tell you what, I mean, they're both really good. I don't notice the difference.
Let's see.
30, then no, then the 60. I know. Yeah, you're right. So the no one is very obvious.
A cube.
30 and 60. Okay. And now copy it and paste it a few times before you change anything.
Okay.
We're making 3, right? Oh, wait. You should make it smaller, shorter before you copy and paste it.
Right. Make it smaller.
Just shorter.
Oh, let's do it on the K2. shorter,
Yeah, the Z.
whatever, like that.
No, like the Z. Don't make it. See how short these are? That one is tall. Yeah.
That would be fine.
Fine.
Okay, 3 of them. 3 of them. And then this first one, what was it? No ironing.
Cedric.
Let's just set it for no ironing.
Tell me you're under 20 without telling me you're under 20.
Let's change the infill also. Oh, it's already changed. What about this one? Ironing.
Okay.
All top surfaces.
Which one are you leaving? No.
The
middle one. Okay,
yeah.
the middle one is staying no ironing.
And then we mix the speed to 60-10.
60-30, I think it was.
60-30.
Okay.
Okay. And then this one goes to
Goes
for
that 30-10.
30-10 original settings, right?
Okay,
original
slice it.
Settings. 13 minutes.
Lovely.
Okay. Let's try black this time.
I wonder if could we?
I thought that one.
Could we?
AZ Pilot.
Can I make another suggestion?
Yeah, please.
If we made them shorter but a little bigger, I feel like maybe they'll show off better on camera if we make them a little bigger.
Yeah, sure.
So just go and make the size. Just go like 40-45. Turn off uniform scale. And 5 high.
Forty. 5. 40.
Has anybody used maybe Blaze? Have you used a 3D pen for connecting big parts on prints? I'm very close to just buying one
I'm gonna
to
make
play
it even
play with
smaller because it takes too long.
26 minutes.
I want it to be like 10 or.
Okay, go
more.
30. Well, that's how big it was before.
Really? It's not. Oh, it is. Sorry, 30. 30. Okay, that will make a difference.
Eric has. What do you think of that? When you're doing a giant print and you connect them, and I don't know if that welds the pieces together or just fills the gap. But then is it hard to sand?
16 minutes only. Let's try black.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
3D pens.
Yeah,
before.
Creality
It was
used to have 3D
really
pens,
long
and they
time
said
ago.
they it was a real nuisance for IP. Oh, we don't have a build plate on there.
Oh!
Just put it in there, quick.
Major rookie mistake. If there's any beginners watching, don't do what I just did. It's a major rookie
She's like,
mistake.
oh, I'm gonna pause it. Don't pause it. Just put the stinking build plate in there.
I paused it. Did I
That
need
or a
to-
soldering iron.
What should I do?
You paused it?
Yeah, I kind of. did.
Oh man. Hit play again then. Just hit the play button.
This one? This
Yeah.
is the play button?
No.
It's not letting me.
The little green arrow. It's
It's
not letting you.
me.
What have you done?
I guess I have to really.
Oh no, it's still.
pause.
It's
Oh,
going.
it's going.
Let's see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, let's see how it turns out. That or use a solid ring
boy,
iron.
Millen, now that you
Hey.
just Millen saying that he's thought about doing it pretty much seals the deal. I'm gonna buy the thing.
I have a question.
They're not that much.
Did any of you guys try ironing on each layer? Because I saw there's every layer, all layer ironing.
I mean, honestly, it's something that we should do.
I wanted to try.
We should.
Like, how amazing. If you go for, let's say, if you go for ironing, all layer ironing, and then goes with 0.8, is it 0.8?
Yeah.
Yeah, 0.8.
It would be
layer
very
height.
interesting to see how long
Mhm.
you could make a print.
I-
This is a Benchy. How long
Do
can
you
we make it?
think-
I mean, just doing it at 0.08 was two hours.
Longest print challenge.
Ironing every layer. We should just go back to that Benchy and see how long we can make that print. If you get one, I'll get one. I'll get one first, and then
I'll add a new plate.
I have an old Creality pen that no longer heats up. You know, they don't use the same size filament. That's the only complaint that I would have, is that I wish the filament use the same size filament, but I guess you do want a very fine tip, small little bit. You think we can do 15 hours?
Do you think you want us to? Do you think we should make it like bigger?
No, no, just like see how long we can make this Benchy
I
last.
really want to.
Do we have a printer that's not printing? We don't. Every printer is printing, but
what is
100% infill.
That
Yeah, good
will
idea.
Be done really soon, though.
I mean, we don't actually have to print it. Let's just see what we can do with it.
No, I want to print it. All solid layers.
All solid layers. Now do infill.
What about the speed and the flow? Just keep it original. Does internal flat surface as well. Just keep it original, right?
Okay. And now go to infill. Okay. It won't let you use adaptive cubic here. It'll give you a warning. No, go ahead. Put 100. It'll change it automatically.
Why it doesn't let me use
it will do adaptive cubic. Okay. There's only 4 or 5 infills. If you go to sparse infill pattern now, it won't let you choose a lot of them. Try to change your infill type.
Oh, right here.
Oh, what's going on here? Usually it won't let you because...
Maybe that's a file thing too.
Oh, maybe it's new on 7. On 6 it wouldn't. It was only like 4 that would let you. Like it will let you do grid 100.
I would say let's go for like
99. No, you want it to be as long as possible.
And the wall loops?
I mean, won't matter. It's solid now, so put 6. Who cares? six walls, 100%. What's the difference? 1 wall, 100%, 6 walls.
What else do you guys think we should mess up?
Slice it and see how much time it's taking.
It's on the K2. It's taking only 5 hours. How are we gonna reach it to 15 hours? Let me think. All top layer. I haven't changed the layer height yet.
Top layer ironing.
Where do you change the layer height?
Oh, layer height. Oh yeah. You have to go to global, I guess. There you go. 0.08, not the HueForge one. Not the HueForge one. There's 2.08s.
Oh, sorry.
This 0.8 standard, yeah.
Okay.
Now your infill density is back to 8 because you hit the infill or this HueForge.
I want to know how long it takes now.
No, not 8, 100.
I wanted to know how long it takes when it's 8.
Oh, okay. Well, we already did that. It was 2 hours.
10. No, it's 8 hours.
But your infill is at 8%.
Yeah.
Make it 100%.
I know. But why does 8 hour take so long? I'm sorry, 8% infill takes so long because it's a 0.8 layer height?
It's like working with a squirrel, honestly. I'm just waiting for her to catch up.
What? Sorry, what?
Change the infill to 100.
Yeah, I mean,
I know
what you mean. I just wanted to know why it takes 8 hours to print.
Now go back to your ironing.
Go back to my ironing.
See, because you changed it to HueForge, it changed all of these back.
Oh, okay.
So when you changed HueForge, it's reset all these. All solid layers. What are the other options for that?
All solid layers. Ironing, all top surfaces. So the one that we are doing right now is called is the all top surfaces one. And then all solid layer is the one that I'm trying to find out to try to figure out.
Now there's also layer ironing.
Yeah, all solid layers.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I assume that's what it means. It's gonna iron each of its layers.
We should also add some color changes. That will take time.
Let's see how long it's gonna take, because I think right now it's probably gonna take 15 hours. Because earlier 8%.
It was 8 hours at all.
Yeah, already.
8%, I agree. 13 and a half.
Almost. Wall loop. Let's change it to 5. Slice plate again. Let's see.
13 and a half. Okay. Now let's go color this baby. Here's another tip for beginners who want to do some coloring on their 3D prints. I have actually had people ask me this quite a lot, is how to change the color. So you can see we've got 4 different filaments here. We got black, gray, red, and blue. And if we select the model and then go up to the top to this little paint.
Bluegrass builder.
Yeah, please be watching this and understand what we're talking about. Now, if I want to paint a
Go
section
back
of
to-
something,
oh my god, you're gonna get canceled.
I know,
If I
right?
made it into a clip, then you're gonna get
Yeah,
into
iron.
trouble. Go back to ironing. Go back to your.
We got to
day
change
job.
the name of that feature on Creality Print so Kevin doesn't get
Go back
canceled.
to tell some women that go back to ironing. Oh my god. So yeah.
It would have been worse if we were like, instead of a benchy, it was like a dollhouse, and I was like, get back in the kitchen, get back in the kitchen.
Do you think you can change?
I sure
the
can.
Chimney? Do you call that a chimney? It's not a chimney.
Smokestack?
It's
Probably. I don't
smokestack.
know.
Yeah, a
Chimney
chimney
is
is a
fine.
house.
Yeah, but this is a chimney. Why not? I'm not gonna have a problem with that. I'm not gonna be that guy. See,
Make it
see,
red.
I've got there's
Make
different
it
little
red. Make it red.
there's different little things here. I can leave the inside blue and make the outside red. That's gonna have a
No.
lot of color changes every layer now.
That's
So
ugly.
if you choose this little paint box, it's gonna change
Hello, Gumball.
whatever you've got selected.
Yeah.
Or my favorite trick
Height.
is just changing a segment by height. See, look at this stripe. I can put a stripe in here. Speed stripes. We're gonna change it to gray. Sorry,
No, blue. Make it
I think
pretty.
a speed stripe right here. Bam!
Make it blue.
It's gonna be blue at the bottom under the water, right? Because then it looks like water is here, right? Don't you think?
Hmm.
It's gonna be like, wow, he's in the water, man.
Make the bottom also blue.
Okay. So the bottom is blue, looks like water, then a gray stripe. And then we just have some red highlights in the porthole. There's another porthole over here.
Yeah.
Maybe the window frames. Yeah, that's going to look sharp. This is going to be the sexiest benchy ever. People are going to be like, whoa.
How is that sexy?
It's sexy and it knows it.
Wow, it's a surprise that you know this song.
Actually, it's even better. Good job. Rosie, one click fixes it.
I know,
Color it
right?
horizontally, it'll take a lot longer. That is true. Yeah, yeah. But because I've got the red in there, the red and the black, I mean, the bottom is not going to have a lot of layer changes, but the top is, like the red and black sections. That's layer changes all the way up. Color changes, I mean. Love it. Don't change too much to blue because we want it doing color changes.
Yeah.
Okay, now slice it. See how much time we added.
I guess it's gonna be a very long time.
Oh, you couldn't see the little pop-up box with the painting tools. There are tools for painting. So that's how you change colors of a print.
A print. That would take a day and 12 hours.
36 hours?
Oh my. 36 hours.
And look at the
Me.
model, the filament. So the filament, 20 grams of filament needed to print the Benchy. 600 grams flushed, 50 in a tower. So your total is 668, and only
Mostly is
20
wasted
grams
on
is
the
on the actual model itself.
Benchy. It's mostly on the waist.
So we can't print that just for the sake of this planet. We can't print that. But that's holy moly, a 36-hour print, 600 grams wasted on a 20-gram print. That is insane. And that's on the Spark Xi7. Oh no, it's not on the K2 still.
It's on the K2.
Change it to the Spark X.
Oh,
and just see how much filament waste. Oh, you guys.
Saves. What was earlier? Let's take a screenshot. Wait, how is it 4 minutes right now? How is it 4 hours right now? That's weird.
You're on the wrong plate.
Sorry.
You have to select this little plate.
Okay.
Yeah. You can just go to preview. Preview. Okay, so it was 20 grams print, 598 grams of waste.
668. Okay, let's change it to.
How would scaling affect the time? Yeah. It would, I mean, because it's 100% infill and ironing, it's going to make a difference, right? But then you're losing because this is a Benchy that everybody knows, this is the base size Benchy, you're losing the 36 hours is insane.
Scaling.
Okay.
What is
Making it bigger.
Oh.
But
It
because
would.
Benchy is a Benchy. Now
It saves 50. Oh wait, no, 28. Around 20.
not very much.
Yeah. but it is a very complicated color change though.
Wow, not very much at all. I have done that. This dragon I did on the SparkX. I feel like I didn't weigh it to check, but I feel like it was about 30% less. How many purges on that print? How many color changes were there?
On i7? I'm not sending it. I'm transferring back to K2.
Just go to preview. How many color changes? 753. 753 color changes.
Right.
Oh man.
Let's go back to the K2 and see how much time.
Print a whole plate of it.
Oh.
I bet you it's not much longer.
That will
I mean, it's ironed and 100% infill, so it will be. But it will. The proportion of waste will be a lot lower. That is true.
It's slicing. Well,
brutal.
That's almost 2 days, yeah. But it's going to be a very heavy Benchy, a very solid one. That Benchy is almost done.
Yikes.
Let's see. Oh, it's also 750. It's the exact same filament change time, but it does help you to save a little bit extra filament.
Yeah,
because the grams are different.
You're right. So it was 36 hours, right?
Yeah. What the? Lots of proof for the M1 and R1. That's true, Eric. That's true. Hit A?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, never mind. Sometimes the settings just annoy me. It's doing that lately on mine too. And she told me how to fix that, and I forget now where the setting was for that. That's right. Just move these away from the purge block a little bit. You know, I'm a little paranoid about that. Let's slice that. It was 36 hours. Now to do 15 of them.
Your prime tower could be probably 25.
I know. Eric, you're not wrong. In fact, I started multicolor prints this morning with that exact thought in mind, because on Thursday afternoon, I'm going to the ecosystem department. Mm-hmm. I won't be working with Rosie.
You're not working.
I will be working with the M1 R1.
Oh, I thought you were working on the scanners.
No.
M1
Thursday,
R1.
it's M1 R1 video day for Kevin. Pretty exciting.
I got my second K2 Plus yesterday to replace my K1C.
So now I have two K2 Plus. Really?
Congrats. Layered 200.
Stress test it with a 22 round. Honestly, I'll bet you would take it. 100% infill?
Yeah. I can hit you with the brick. I'm going to print a brick. So next time you ever make one of my heights, then...
What about, like, when we start printing in TPU, then I'll let you print a brick.
No.
Because it'll be soft and it won't hurt me.
Can I start printing TPU?
Acid Fly Studios is here.
It does take a little while.
Cisneros got two K2 Plus.
Two.
That is two very big printers.
You have a big house?
We're messing around with
K2
with
right
some
now.
slicer settings just to see how long we can make a print. So we're
6 days.
But look at the waste is 600 grams for 300 grams of prints. 6 days, 9 hours. Holy cow.
It's a very long time.
The more I think about it, the more questions I have. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm glad that I get to play with it on.
What questions do you guys have for M1 and R1?
I already have some of Mr. Owl's questions in my head.
You could share with them. We're gonna do an official live for M1 and R1. That would be next week, actually.
Is it really?
It's next week. That's why I asked you to come in Tuesday, tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, so you're gonna tell me tomorrow. You told them first. Thanks a lot.
No, like I'm not telling the information.
Oh. Ooh, yeah. If we print a brick, we could put Rosie's face on it. Put your face on the brick. And then if you hit something with the brick, your face would be imprinted on the thing that it hit. So your face would be like on my face. When you hit my face, it would look like Rosie. A bruise in the shape of Rosie.
I did my 50 deposit on the crowd. Oh, thank you so much.
Do you know how many people have done the $50 deposit?
I think last time you said it was a couple of thousand.
It was over 4,000 before.
Yeah, right now.
But people who have been telling me have said my number was Cisneros. Do you know what your number was? Because I heard somebody said their number was like 4,343 or something like that.
Wow.
And that would be like how many people? So
that have joined the M1 and R1.
Because I know it's more than 4,000.
Actually very. Is my 50 down a lock for orders?
I think so,
Yeah.
Eric. As far as I understand, that means you're in line to get the extra $300 off. So only the people who make the $50 deposit will be able to get it for $899. That's how I understand it. Whether I'm right or not, I don't know.
That's right. I don't. Do you think the recycler eat normal parts without grinding? You have to grind them first.
Normal purge.
Like the little poop thing.
The poops
small
it can do.
Okay.
It's designed to grind poop.
Okay.
Nothing else.
If it's bigger support.
Two poops melted together?
Yeah.
No, just poop. So the idea of it, I'm already hoping for an R2.
An R2.
Yeah.
So it can
because
grind.
then I would paint it blue and white and
Okay.
call him R2D2, obviously. But an R2 that's got bigger teeth, because you've seen the teeth, right? I mean, it grinds poo, but it won't do much else. I mean, filament
If it's
and
too big, it wouldn't even.
brims and stuff like that, no
brims,
problem.
For sure.
But
It does come
M1
with the.
R.
It does come with the pallets also.
I have trash cans full of poo. Somebody else.
Get an old blender. Yeah, an old blender. If you get an old blender, you can blend it
Yeah.
and then just toss it into the recycler. That will work too.
Somebody else told me that they've been storing and sorting their filament by color and type.
Yeah.
So they've got trash bags of PETG waste
So if they
and
come out,
PLA waste and blue PLA waste and black, like crazy.
paint an R2D2
I think that is a logical thing to do with our scanner, and the R1 is to change it into an R2. You're right, 100%.
What about other refund? What do you mean other refund? Like the 50? What
The
about
300 refund for the $50 deposit gets you the 300 refund. I don't know exactly how it's going to work. I am working with them on Thursday, you guys. I am going to ask those questions. I'm going to ask failed prints. It won't do. You need to find another way to grind them into smaller pieces first.
Yeah, I think the M1 and R1, the R1 that we saw, it's actually only this big. Like if anything that's bigger than this hole, then it cannot.
But I had some poos that had melted together into a mega poo, and it wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
The guy was going like forward and
Mega
backward, forward and backward, trying to break up mega poo, but he couldn't. So yeah, it's designed to shred poo. Anything else? Cut it first, shred it down with a blender or something like that.
And then it's gonna work in that way.
Okay, I'm gonna find out on Thursday. I'm gonna ask because I definitely want to know. And I know Al mentioned in one of my videos, I think, on TikTok, by the way, Kevin.in.3D, you can see a 10-minute video of the two of the machines working. Al mentioned in that video, he asked about the USB key. I think that's a very, very valid point. What happens when you lose the key? Not if, but when. So what's the process for getting another one? I think that's a logical question. Stuff like that, yeah. What to do with the parts that don't shred? Guess what? You got to take screws off and lift the housing off. The only way that they can get that certified for safety is to screw that funnel housing on top. It can't be a quick release. Otherwise, it wouldn't be safe. People could leave it off and get their fingers in. So you have to take the screws out, clean it out. So use your old Vitamix blender, yeah. Explain the USB key. Cisneros, on the side, there's a safety shutoff switch, and then right underneath that, there's a USB key that if you take the USB key out, it won't work. So you can lock it. Nobody would be able to play with it. But logic tells you, I mean, it's the size of your mouse USB key.
You would start the live stream an hour
So,
earlier since you did. No.
Oh, you want us to start our live streams an hour earlier because you guys
possible.
changed your time.
That wouldn't be possible.
Yeah, we stay the same year round. An hour earlier would be before we come to work.
That would be 8 o'clock.
We would have, I mean, I'm okay with it. I was here, but
I cannot get up. No, it's not.
We're
me,
lucky. We're lucky she's here at 9. Forget 8. There's no way. There's no way this one is waking up at 8.
If they let me end work around 5, I could come here at 8.
I know that's the problem. They work 9 to 6.
Yeah. Work 9 to 6.
Yeah.
That's only for America. AZ Pilot has a great point too.
Make a copy of the files on the flash drive key. I know. I don't know anything about that. I think it's a great question. I love the safety mechanisms, but they do come with questions. So I'm going to find out. I'm going to ask these questions on Thursday. I'm hoping I also find out all that I need to know about the Indiegogo program on Thursday, because what I heard was let me see. I'll just read you. You guys tell me what this sounds like. I feel like Kevin's going to be the voice of the face and voice of the M1.
No. Well, let me.
First of all, we were going to do the video at the Filament factory.
When?
In Dongguan.
When?
And then they changed, and he said, we don't need to go to the Filament factory next week for some confidentiality issues. I'm like, oh, I promise I will. Be confidential.
They're so smart that not bringing Kevin to a factory.
Definitely, it's smart.
It's really smart. All right, my print is done.
We plan to make a video of the actual production process to show the process of filament making to the users. We need one person to talk about the process and technology of the production line so that users can clearly understand the difference between industrial grade production line and the M1. Oh, that's why he wanted to go to the Filament factory, was to show both. Oh, and I really want to go to the Filament factory.
It's really smart.
Would you like to help us as the
speaker
speaker for this presentation? It is expected to take one day. Okay. And then he said, I said, yes, yes, yes. I just said, what do you need? Yes, yes, yes. And then he says, we don't need to go to the Filament factory for confidentiality. We don't trust you. No, I didn't say that.
See, this
we plan to make a video in the office to show the details, how the M1 working, such as feeding, extruding, cooling, measuring diameter, wiring, coiling, etc. We need one person to describe these details, and we'll get ready for the content. Yes. So this is Kevin's job on Thursday, showing you every single detail for not my own video, for Creality's video. I'm excited.
Do you want to give it a guess how it went out?
I think the one with no ironing is going to look worse. But the other two last time, I couldn't see a difference. The 30-60 and the 10-30 and the 30-60 or 60-30. Was it 60-30?
It's a really huge difference.
Is there?
Yes. It's very obvious on the black filament.
Wow.
This is when you play with Creality print. Do you guys see the difference? This is the one without ironing. It's very obvious, right? This is the one with ironing that's 60-30. This is one that is original setting. The original setting, that is what happened after I tried it last Friday. Half of it is iron and the other half is not iron. Can you see that? It's a huge difference. This is how it looks like. This one is so smooth. So I guess the recommended setting is actually 60-30, right? We said
is that what you like then? The best one you think is 60-30?
It's 60-30. And this one is the original settings.
10-30 or whatever it was.
30-10. 30-10. And this is no ironing. It's a huge difference.
So Jonathan, what we are learning is you do little tests like this.
Yeah.
If you want to know what settings to use for ironing, play with it. Do a little sample ironing. We got this suggestion from somebody in the chat. And they said change the settings to 60-30. So 60 for speed and 30 for, what's the other setting called?
It's just the original setting.
No, but one is speed and the other is...
I think is, I don't know,
Can you show me
right...
Creality print?
Yeah, sure. It's right under.
60-30 is way better, I know.
It's way better, right? It actually is a very obvious difference. This one looks like a smooth chocolate bar.
Dark chocolate, though.
He doesn't like dark chocolate. Give it 1 second. We can see.
No. I'm in a hurry.
In a hurry, then do it fast. What are you doing? You're not doing it fast. It doesn't seem like you're in a hurry.
Okay, so the first one is ironing speed. We want to be at 60.
Ironing flow. You change ironing flow to 30. So the first one, I'm going to share this screen with you guys.
Okay, ironing flow. So ironing speed to 60. And ironing flow to 30. That's what's working for us. But Cisneros is asking, how do you know? Do some samples like this. Like small tests.
Yeah. Just add test parameters.
I would personally recommend adding some text to the bottom of the print.
Text?
So that you know which ones are which.
Okay.
In case you close Creality print like Rosie does, and then you don't have them to go by. So if you had printed on the back of it, no ironing, and on this one you had printed 60-30, and you know what I mean? This one is
bad.
Well, it's not bad, but it doesn't look like your build plate is flat.
I rather have it all layer lines instead of like half is layered and half is not. It looks
Yeah,
so
but
weird.
why is it half and half?
I don't know.
That may not be the irony issue. That may be a leveling issue.
But the other, it might
milk
be.
chocolate is flavorless. You get out right now.
Does ironing only apply for flat surfaces? I don't think it's actually for only flat surfaces. You could go for topmost surface, but we haven't tested that yet, Jordan. Like we're not really sure whether it's gonna on a for example a hat on the top of the hat if you use ironing. Not really sure whether it's gonna look good or not. Throw it there and after it was running. Wait, throw what? I didn't do. Oh my god, is it done?
another print submitted by a user. It's a rose, as you can see. A rose by any other name. Would it smell so sweet?
Live on TikTok too at the moment? Not now, Jonathan. We only live stream on TikTok on Tuesday night. Yeah.
Actually, TikTok doesn't let you talk about anything else other than TikTok.
Yeah.
I really like YouTube because we can say the word TikTok or Amazon or website, but on TikTok, you're not allowed to say anything. Yeah. Isn't that a pretty good print, right? And look at that Ender Fast PLA. Isn't that beautiful? What a nice color.
Any fiddling or tweaks for better adhesion in Creality print? Kevin? Any fiddling or tweaks for better adhesion? For adhesion in Creality print, not in blue or sprays.
I don't really
Rosie.
I don't really tweak very much, to be honest, you guys.
On Creality print?
I do default settings pretty much all the time for everything. If I try a new filament, like I want to print an ASA or something, I just do it default settings.
Yeah, I know. You're John on last week. You're John from TikTok from last week.
I think it's good. I'll be okay. It'll be okay. Just don't touch it. Then you won't break it. I'm worried that you might accidentally damage it.
I get to see it. I know. See it. I get to see it.
You can see your face right here. Oh, really? I don't know, Al. It's so painful on TikTok. Just those rules. What I love about TikTok is
it's not the same.
The algorithm brings a lot of people to our live stream.
When you use TikTok, like Chinese TikTok live stream, it also doesn't let you talk about
you can't say websites or anything.
You couldn't say Taobao.
You can't?
You can't. They don't use that word. You get
because
banned.
They want you to buy on their platform, not go on Taobao and buy.
They will recognize it. It's just a matter of, I think it actually depends on how often you talk about it. You don't want to get restricted. So that's why people keep on avoiding them, because they have been restricted before, like banned before by saying those words. They will tell you that when you're live streaming, when you're talking about other platforms, they think that you're redirecting these people to other platforms. Yeah. So it's not safe for their user or anything. That's the same logic in Chinese TikTok and TikTok.
I feel like
TikTok.
I feel like that's a real pathetic excuse. Like, if you say the word Amazon on TikTok, they give you a strike. Like, come on. It's a little painful. But what I do love about TikTok, I will say, is they send a lot of people to our live streams.
Yes, they do.
And new beginners, people who know zero about 3D printing, come in and ask questions. So I love that.
Have you guys seen the face of this? This is so ugly.
I ordered an Otter Light.
You should try the top ironing, Kevin.
White Pet G.
You should try ironing on this, because the layer line on this is just terrible.
I should have done adaptive layers on the top. Don't break it though, because that's a nice filament.
Already done.
Scanning a part that was made in White Pet G. I don't know. I haven't. Pet G is really glossy, isn't it? I wonder if has anybody else scanned glossy white items before? I wonder if putting
scanner dots.
No, Otter Light won't care about marker dots, but what you could think of is baby powder.
Oh, to make it matte.
Yeah. Baby powder might knock the shine down a little bit, and you can wash it off super easy.
But I don't recommend you guys to use your wife or girlfriend setting powder to do that.
I know. I was talking about. I did say that one time. I was trying to talk about Amazon. I was just saying the jungle, the rainforest. You broke it.
Guess
you
what,
did
Shelby?
break it.
Rose hurt. Rose has stings. Just kidding.
She's thorny. That is true.
Thorn. We have thorns.
I fixed it. Okay.
Right. You have tried Macada's. It doesn't help. How about
flour?
try
Yeah,
the
Jonathan Cisneros is right. Flour
or
baby powder,
Probably
something like
flour
that.
is better.
Yeah, probably cheaper and easier to find.
Cornstarch, yeah.
Any white powder that will knock that shine down a little bit. Because I think it's probably the shininess.
It needs thorns. Right, it doesn't have any thorns on it though.
Yeah, right now, Kevin is a rose between two thorns. Because I'm beautiful. That's why. So I'm a rose. Yeah. Interesting.
Stop whatever that is. Stop whatever that
I'm
was.
going to put my rose back up here. There we go. It's perfect.
No, it does not.
Okay, let's talk some more Creality print.
Yes.
Can we do something more advanced now?
When you say advanced, what are you thinking?
For beginners, we did very beginner stuff, change size.
Yes.
But now I want to help them to make their print, maybe print faster.
Print faster?
Print stronger.
Okay. Stronger. How do you make
print better.
Better. Okay. I know some white powder that makes things sparkle. Okay, there you go. So how do we do that? Oh, let me share the screen first. I got my free filament. Oh, congratulations,
from
Jonathan.
TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok has actually a lot of prizes. We give out we give out one roll of filament every 15 minutes
or so.
basically. Yeah.
And we're on for 3 hours or 4? 3 hours.
We're on for 3 hours most of the time. So
we typically give away
like
at least
12,
10 rolls.
Yeah,
10
12 rolls. Okay. Yeah. So you guys, if you haven't registered TikTok, you could try to track us down on TikTok too.
Okay. Now, let's go back to our Benchy that we had made. 3D Benchy boy.
3D Benchy boy.
Okay, I'm going to change the filament of this so we can see it a little better. Just because it's just not so bright. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful Benchy. Now.
What did I got, Shelby? I wasn't. Yeah, please continue.
This Benchy might not be the right answer, actually. Let me add.
A cube or a sphere?
A sphere.
Yeah.
Now, things that you can do. I'll just change the color of this filament.
A free Creality slicer. We are not doing a giveaway today in our lives.
Okay, so there's a lot of things. I don't want to get too. I think C. If you just hit C, it will cut it. But also you can just go up to the top here and hit cut, and move this box out of the way, which puts it right into your face. I'm going to cut it right in half here. Actually, I want to keep the upper part. I don't want to keep the bottom part, so I can unclip that. And I just perform cut. Bam! I cut it in half.
Oh.
Now I just want to print this little half ball thing, and if I slice this as is, you can see we've got grid infill, of course, default 15% grid infill.
Yeah.
Nothing special. It's at you've got it at 0.08 layer height,
yeah.
So it's 29-minute print. Now. 0.8 layer height is a good idea because you can see these layers at the top. They're nice and small.
Yes.
If we change this layer height to a
0.2, yeah, 0.2,
and slice it again, it's going to be a lot faster. However, look at these top layers. They look terrible.
Way thicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially these top two layers here. It's quite noticeable. It's a lot faster.
It's like my face on that rose.
Yeah. It's a lot faster though, 13 minutes.
Yeah. So if you wanted to, so in this way, if you want to make your print faster, then you keep it into 20mm standard.
But what if I want this to be nice quality, but I also want it to be fast? Guess what? There's a feature here called variable layer height. Right here, it's these little rows here.
So it only changes to.
So you can choose where to change it. Do I want to change it down here? No. 0.2 layer height down here is perfectly fine. I love it. No problem. No problem. No problem. It's up here at the top that I want to. I don't know if yours works like this, but it doesn't.
It works. You just gotta give it a couple of more tries. Ouch.
Oh yeah, here we go. So if I right, what am I left clicking on it here?
Yeah.
I'm changing this to a 0.8 layer height just up here where I need it, And where I don't need it down low,
It's normal
it's
layer
0.2.
height. Okay.
So I could, if there was a print where I needed it down here, I needed some, or up here, you can do it where you want.
Yeah.
So now you've got the best of both worlds. You've got speed where you need it, quality where you don't, and it's 14 minutes instead of, was it 37?
26.
26?
26.
So we saved quite a lot of time. This is on a very small print.
Yeah.
So if it was a large print like that, a helmet or something, you would save a lot of time.
And also with a nice quality print.
And,
I couldn't believe that you just said.
Quality. Yeah.
I couldn't believe that you just said the best of both worlds.
The best of both.
It's not how that song goes.
That's the song I know. Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk strength,
It's
because
still in grid infill.
if you know that you're going to be making this into a toy that a kid is going to play with, first thing to add strength is add walls. 2 is just not enough. I'm going to go to 3 on every single print I do. I go to 3. You could even go 4 if you really wanted to make it strong. Let's slice that and see what that did to the time. It added a little time, but can I show you where the strength is? Look at the walls here.
It's thicker.
These outer walls, instead of 2, there's 4. This is way stronger. This is too strong now. You don't need it this strong, but if you want to add strength, that's where you add strength, is walls.
Also, you can change the density and the pattern.
This infill density is too high. 15% is too much. I change mine to 8% almost all the time, because this is going to do this. It's going to save you time and filament. Look at, I'm down.
And if you change it to a different infill pattern.
Honestly, this infill is a terrible infill. You're right. We should change.
It's going across the whole time.
We should change it to.
You need to go to objects.
Global is the same. Because we're on one. We'll change this. Sorry.
But the wall loops is not the same. I told you. Yeah.
I don't have my object selected. So if we change this to gyroid, it's a much better infill.
Or
adaptive cubic is a faster infill. You can change to any of these. Pick one that you like. Play with them a little bit. See what you think. I personally like gyroid.
Slice.
At 8%.
It's 17 minutes.
See, it's a nice infill.
Yeah.
4 walls is way too much, but it's a good example of
making it stronger.
You can easily see this is going to make it a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Infill will add weight. So if you do want this to be heavy, you could go 30, 40%.
Yeah.
But for most things, you just need strength, add walls, weight, add infill. Okay. What else? Oh, supports. We can't really do supports on this.
Can you make it hollow?
Can I make it hollow? Yipper.
But it doesn't, it still has a bottom surface. In this way, it would need support if you make it hollow.
No, I don't think at this angle it will need supports.
Oh, okay.
Because the angle of this
is gonna
follow that, no problem.
I see.
If it would need infill or supports, you would get a little red arrow warning down here saying
tell you that you need
turn
to
supports on. Yeah. You can not on this shape. You can't. Okay, never mind. For this shape, that's about all we can do. I do like. There's some support settings we could show you too.
It's my favorite Creality people. Thank you, Jonathan Williams.
I'm carrying a resin mini with a UV flashlight right now. Lovely. Jonathan Williams is here.
Hi.
The other thing I would like to talk about is supports. Let me add another
overhang
thingy that will actually need supports, especially if we make it bigger. If we make it bigger, it will definitely need supports. Come on, mouse.
You know, actually, this mouse is a quite good one.
It's terrible.
You just don't know how to use the mouse properly.
It's awful.
You don't know how
it's
to use
awful.
it. Circular object like this is perfect to demo seam. Yes.
Oh, a seam too. Seams. Yeah, okay, we could do that. Let's do.
What infill configuration will it give better strength weight ratio?
Strength to weight ratio. Well, honestly, I will tell you, in real life, I usually do 3 walls on everything because I get good strength. And then for toys and things like that, even the Mandalorian and things like that, I go 8% infill.
No,
That's a logical amount.
Jordan has really great question. Does overthink surface always look ugly with support, especially printing a human? That's where we can also teach
We're going to show you in
really
a second.
soon.
Let's
Yeah, that
talk
would be really-
seams first, though.
Yeah.
Just because
I was
that
mentioning
goes
about
good
it.
with this.
Yeah.
So seam position here. Do you see them on here, or is it after you slice it? Let's slice this first. Okay, here it is. You can see it here. This white line here is the seam on this print.
Mhm.
Because we've got seam aligned, it's going to end here. And actually on this, it's going to look terrible
Mhm.
on this one
Because it would have
side.
a line.
Because this is round and there is no front
Yeah.
or back, it's kind of bad. So aligned back is good if you have a face, because
Mhm.
it'll put it out of the face.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a random on this. Just let's see where that goes. You'll see the white dots kind of all over the place, and you won't get a very noticeable line down the...
Or anything.
Yeah. So I like random more on this if there isn't a front on it. It's going to be hard to go back because there is no front or back here. So I don't know what it's going to like for a front.
It's just on the side.
It's basically doing the same as aligned. It's saying this is the back,
It's on the side.
this is the front.
It just chooses a side.
So it kind of depends on the shape. So yeah, for seams, there you go. That's what that does. It takes that, let's see if I can find a print here that's got a seam on it.
You know the Mario's that you printed has a seam on it, and a huge one.
Yeah, see his seam here is right there on his crotch. That would have been better on the back.
Let me show them.
See, because it's a silk, it shows up there.
Let me show you guys.
Let's see if I can find one on Mario here too.
This is the seam. You guys see a line right here? It's on the front. If you actually choose a line back, then it's going to go to the back, right? You don't notice it in the front of this print.
This one is good.
It's a sample. I think the face probably will have it.
I really can't see it.
I know
actually.
the big one you have out there.
Yeah, on a bigger one, you'll notice a lot more. So something to think about anyway. If that seam, if that line is bothering you, that's the setting anyway.
You can change.
You can make the adjustments yourself, but knowing what it is you're going to adjust, you're looking for seam there under quality, obviously. Okay, let's talk support. I'm going to delete the little guy here.
Yep.
We can just go global this way. Global settings. And because I want to add supports to this, I'm going to go enable supports.
Support first.
I'm going to go tree. I'm going to go slim. And I'm going to say no every time on that. And I'm going to slice that.
Yes.
Now, Rosie.
Yes.
What did I do wrong? When I take this off, I'm going to have to cut these supports off. They are stuck to that
Really
too strong.
To take it off,
They're going to damage underneath the chin. Somebody said, right?
Yeah.
Damage
Jordan
underneath
asked.
the chin. Or it wasn't strong enough, and so the chin gets saggy, like it didn't touch the supports.
Disgusting, yeah.
Ugh, I hate that. How do I fix that? This is too hard to take off. Biggest problem is too hard to take off.
What I learned is you can change the top Z distance to pull it a little bit far away from the print that you have. Pull the support away from your print. It's only adding a little bit of distance, but it works like a charm.
It's at 0.2 millimeters right now. That is very small.
Very small. So the way that I learned is actually 2.15. However, I heard that it can go bigger. So you can go for 75 or 65 to make it easier to take it off. Oh, yeah.
Cisneros likes it, 275. I've been going 255, 266, something like that. Whatever. 275, sure.
And it will actually make your print way easier to take it off. Your support way easier to take it off. And without hurting the surface. Can you guys use paint option for the seam and the support?
So you can actually paint the supports on yourself. It's a good point. Yeah, also the seam, Mike. Let's do it with the supports here, because you can go, sorry, where are we? Supports. Tree manual.
Hit no.
I always hit no on that. If you hit yes on that pop-up box, it makes that top Z distance 0. It literally prints your supports onto your print. It is like the worst.
melt it together.
Mark goes 0.33. If you say yes, you're going to 0 on that top Z distance. I don't understand it. I asked the Creality print lady last week, can we like disable that? And she was like, oh, that's not my department. Dang it. Okay, so let's paint some supports.
Do you need
support
a slicer?
painting is right here.
Oh, it actually has a function called support painting. Oh, yes. I didn't know that. Okay.
Or a magic key. So I didn't actually want the supports to be down here.
Mm-hmm.
I only wanted them to
on
be
the top.
Up here. And this is how good Kevin is at painting in real life. That's fine. There's good. Oh, she's using her finger on the screen. Not too much. There. That's good.
That's enough.
I want to be able to really see a difference. And now let's slice this sucker. And it only supports where I wanted it to support.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
This is
so then
fun.
Let's say you wanted to actually add a little bit. Let's actually undo those. Erase all painting. Let's just do like, I'm going to do a single line here.
And then a line here and then a line here.
Sure. Let's try that.
Oh,
look at the control you have.
That's really cool.
So you actually have control over where the supports are. Do you know sometimes when you use automatic supports,
they will give you
it puts too many.
Yeah, too many. I know that.
And you're like, I know I don't need it on the nose, but I need it on the chin. Or something like that, right? You can see the just do it yourself. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, that's really useful. And that answers to Jordan's question too. What we just taught. Change top Z distance, and you can do your own paint support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this.
Really cool.
Because we know actually that this...
You don't need that much support to, hold this.
And maybe you've printed it before and you know exactly where it failed. And it's like, I only need... Like this Mandalorian mask, for example. A lot of times it puts supports in here.
Yeah.
And I don't want it in here. I just need it here.
Yeah. So
right? Something like that.
Then
or I do need it in here, but don't want it here, something like that.
So you just actually use your own.
Or when you're doing a helmet, it does supports on all of this inside, and I don't want it inside.
And it looks really
so you can exclude where to put it also. So
how powerful do they need to be? Do you
I use the fill instead of draw when I do this. Ooh, okay, good.
How powerful do they need to be?
How powerful do they need to be? How powerful do the supports need to be?
I don't think it's automatically.
Oh, she closes her Creality print. It's like
because my laptop is running out of battery.
Every time she closes the screen, she closes Creality prints. So
yeah, right click
to do no support. Yeah.
No support from Kevin.
I'm trying to be as supportive as I can.
Yeah.
Let me just open my own computer and look at.
You could.
I don't know what things are called unless I'm looking at them. And Chuckles here closes Creality print. Like she's paying for it. By
Shelby, that would be top Z distant. I think that would be top Z distant.
When the support gets too close to the print, I always struggle to change that.
That is top Z distant that we just taught. Go back and watch it. No, just kidding. Top Z distant and then change it to original was 0.2, but you can change it to 275 or 2. I would say just go 300 even. I mean, I don't go 300. I go 255, 226. I go 265.
I set the tree supports. I'm just looking for that. I've made a mess. I was just looking for that too. It wasn't the first layer. But it's support object XY distance. So on that same support page, it's like the third or fourth from the bottom. It's called support object XY distance.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people do only on build plate, right? Where's that? And if I go enable support, then on build plate only is one of the first check boxes. You don't want it building supports on your print. So you can do on build plate only. And then near the bottom, there's one that says support/object XY distance. So now you're taking your object and your supports and you're moving it away. I think the default is 0.35. So right now it's at 0.35. It's very, very close.
And then you can
and I like moving it away to 0.6. That's what Gary told me. Because what's happened to me, I printed an R2-D2. I think it was one of his legs. So it was tall. And at the top, there was some parts that needed supports. And that support was so close all the way up that when it got to the top, it was touching my print all the way up.
Melting it. When you take it off, it will leave an ugly.
Like you think the seam line is bad? Try a support growing onto your print. Like
terrible
it was so
when you
annoying.
try to take it off.
XY I used 0.65 instead of 0.35. Yeah, I go 0.6, I think 6.5, whatever. I agree with Mark. If he says 6.5, let's do 6.5. All it's doing is moving your support away from the print a little bit.
And then
so your supports are going to have to come back a little bit more. Like as a tree, it's going to use a tiny bit more filament. But I would rather use a little more filament and get better quality on the way up. Because what if it touches your print on the way up? Boy,
that would stain. That would looks really ugly.
On a very long print like R2D2's leg.
That I got here, I printed a Hello Kitty. I think it's a coffee pot. And that support was very terrible. When I tried to take it out from the Hello Kitty's face, it just leave like a really terrible line on its face.
Yeah.
So with that suggestion, it would definitely make your print look way better. Yeah.
Yeah. So Sebastian now is talking about support interfaces with different material, which is absolutely possible too. If you want to get very advanced, we're trying to keep this as a beginner level.
But advanced would be fine.
For people who are just starting 3D printing, these are tips that are going to be good for them. Now, if you're going advanced, let's change the support interface and use PETG because PETG and PLA doesn't stick
together, and it's easier to take it off.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really cost a terrible print.
Yeah.
Right.
So love this idea too. But for people who are just starting 3D printing, I mean, we started this live stream today talking about Creality Print for people who want to know how to get prints from the internet to their printer. So we're trying to keep it in that
can know where to start
range.
From. Yeah, you can know where to start off your print.
Yeah.
And then
how to do supports.
Yes.
How to
make your print also perfect.
Save time, save filament.
Better. Yeah.
Honestly,
better.
Infill, saving time and filament with infill is so big because if you're a beginner and you just use default, which I did for probably a year and a half or 2 years.
Until he started changing something.
Just you default everything. I'm printing everything 15%, which I don't need.
Takes a lot of time and
I'm wasting filament.
Exactly.
Even if it's not the time, it's the filament. Filament's not free. So if you're new to 3D printing, we're trying to save you a little filament. Reduce your infill. Add a wall for strength. Reduce your infill. Save yourself some time and filament.
Yes.
You'll appreciate
this live stream. You guys can go back to rewatch it or whatever. You can find the information that you need. For example, support. Also, just like we discussed, quality, everything for beginners, and even a little advanced thing. Yeah, I think came a long way. Yeah. Okay, so we're probably gonna sign out now.
Okay.
Yeah. And
top interface layers default is 2. I do wish 3 to 4, easy removal and cleaner. Okay. Honestly, if you change your top Z distance, you'll notice they come off so nice. I mean, I did a stormtrooper helmet and grabbed, that big tree that was right here,
really
the crown of
I
just grabbed that thing and just went pop, and the whole thing it looked like the Amazon rainforest. It was so nice. It looks like had the interface layer attached to it. It was so nice.
Wouldn't that waste a ton of filament, or you can just set the last layer
of this? Dave, I have ordered a light. I think 395. I think for UV resonance, 365 to 405, isn't it? For the range of the UV light, something like that. And I got a proper square UV light. I ordered it yesterday.
Our next live stream will be on TikTok, Eric.
I did get the
TikTok,
UW03.
Tuesday. Also the same starting time, 8:30. Did you guys change your time? It's going to be 9:30 p.m. for them, right?
Eastern, it'll be 9:30
Yeah,
now.
9:30 on EST.
Actually, I think not going earlier is actually going to be better for the West Coast.
Yeah.
Because can I tell you what happens on TikTok? We go live from 9:30 to 12:30 Eastern time. EDT now.
EDT now. Oh, it's not EST, it's EDT.
Yeah, because it's Eastern Daylight Time. So we go from 9:30 to 12:30. And what happens to us is we're starving. It's noon, 12:30 when we're getting done. So we're getting hangry, a little bit. And
okay, fine.
At like 11:45, we start to get really good questions from beginners that we really want to answer. Like we get good interaction starting at 11:45, and we used to end at 12, so now we've pushed it 12:30
already
because we're just like we're getting. But now because they've changed their time, maybe it'll start at like 11. We'll start getting really good
questions or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the West Coast. You know, obviously 12:30 is pretty late in the East.
Yeah.
But on the West Coast now,
they're just, you know, starting to having their dinner and everything, ready for bed, watching us as a bed.
Yeah. Yeah. So
It's a bed.
I'm really excited about now that you guys have changed your clocks to be at a better time zone for. I'm hoping our interaction on YouTube is fantastic. I mean, you guys do really good on YouTube and Facebook, obviously, but we just get thousands and thousands and thousands of people come through our live stream in 3 hours.
Yeah, in 3 hours.
So
we're trying to find a way to make them stop.
Yeah, we want to get them to stay.
Stay, yeah, not stop coming. Stay in our live. Yeah, but guys, it's been a great live stream.
Yeah, on TikTok we stay later. Today we only go 11:30 on YouTube and Facebook. So.
Exactly. So we will see you guys later.
Okay, come to us on TikTok, you guys. We'll see you Tuesday night on TikTok. Thank you for the questions and the help, the suggestions, the comments.
I am gonna prepare. I'm still gonna try to start a print-off challenge, like, you know, a game. I'm gonna try to fix that game.
Okay.
And we'll see it.
We're gonna watch
Tuesday.
a YouTube video.
Yeah, and see it on TikTok live stream.
I think we
Let's
should have
see who's gonna win.
scaled it up and made it bigger.
I thought it too, because that seems a bit too small.
It does.
I didn't know
look
the
a
size
small.
of it after.
We've got an Enter 5 Max in there, and why are we printing
YouTube
stuff
same
this small?
channel name? Yes.
My YouTube channel is Creality 3D behind the scenes. My TikTok channel is kevin.in.3D. On TikTok, our Creality, it's like Creality Official. Whichever channel has like 2.1 million followers, that's the one that we live stream on Tuesday night.
Yes. It's Creality Official.
Creality
the
Official.
one that you live stream with Eula, that is TikTok Creality Shop.
Oh, that's
Creality
Monday night.
Shop, yeah.
I'll be with Eula
Monday,
on Monday night trying to sell you stuff.
We're teaching you.
If you want to buy stuff, you have to come see Kevin on TikTok Shop.
Don't miss it.
But
it's fine. Don't forget to join our live on Tuesday night, and we will see you guys next time.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.
See you in a couple days.